It's week 1 of the National Football League, and it's presented by EA Sports. It's the football team and the Packers on Thursday night primetime.
This place first opened way back in 1957. We are inside legendary Lambeau Field here in Green Bay. We all know this community lives for its Packers, and the green and gold came out of the tunnel a short time ago, and it was loud. We are ready for football, so are they, as the Packers get set to match up with the Washington football team. The wait is finally over. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis here on the start of a new NFL season, and we kick it off with a bit. We fall around the corner. Football is back, America, and we're underway on EA Sports. On the return is Jordan Lewis. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. So out comes the Washington offense onto the field. They'll be led out by their quarterback. Out of Oregon, it's Marcus Mariota.
And what I enjoyed in preparing for this game was talking not just with the coaching staff, but with him as well. And I found it interesting that the coaching staff sees him one way, and he sees himself an entirely different way.
Yeah, one thing he said he's always working on, we know he's not bad at this, but his footwork, always wants to improve that, and that's something he's going to focus on here.
And what was so funny, what the offensive coordinator say right off the top, he's got great footwork. Love his footwork. So this guy is never satisfied.
Mariota on first down. And they get to Mariota here as he's dropped on the side. Darius Smith there getting in and bringing him to the ground. Now, the number one mission of any offensive line, you got to protect that quarterback, keep him safe back there. This time, the rush got to him in a hurry.
And this came from the edge, and those pass rushers, they have so many tricks of the trade to get around blockers. They have a lot of tools in their kit. This was pure speed and athleticism on this play, though. And they could barely get a glove on him before he got the quarterback on the ground.
As we check the next-gen stats, you'll see he had precious little time to do anything with the football there. On third down, Mariota. And that is incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
And that is no good. And this will remain a scoreless game. Well, that opening drive looked good for a moment there, but they'll wind up being turned away thanks to the missed field goal.
And those especially hurt when you come into a game on the road. You're trying to get things to go your way early, and now you suffer a setback right out of the gate.
Now they're set up nicely at the 45-yard line after the missed field goal from 55. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he's able to get this one down to about the 40. Jamin Davis there to bring him down. 2nd and 5. Here's Rodgers to throw. Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. Nothing on the screen that time. Now it's 3rd down. So, Charles, first drive here, little safe completion underneath. Maybe get some rhythm, get your feet wet, so to speak.
I agree, and I like it because it's a lot like a basketball game when you're getting started and you pass the ball around so everyone touches it early and gets involved in the game. In this case, it's not just dumping it to a back and he's able to run with the ball, but you get your offensive linemen involved because they get to get out and run and hit people in the open field. Everyone getting their feet wet early.
A nice run there by Jones on first down as he'll wind up getting about 5. So 2nd and 5 coming up. Working with 2nd and 5 now. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And he's going to be stopped close to the first down marker at Washington's 12-yard line. 24.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
On play action, now Rodgers. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's going to have a Packers first down, and comfortably so, as he gets 5 there on 3rd and a yard. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Off the option, it's Jones. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door. Now Jones. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And that'll get him halfway there as he takes it from the 6 to the 3-yard line. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down...
And it's a Packers touchdown! Robert Tonyan from 3 yards out. And the Packers are on the board here first in the season opener. A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. And here's Lewis. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Now Washington going to retake the field for drive number 2. And they were in field goal range last time out but couldn't connect.
And it's early in the game, so I don't think that the confidence just goes entirely out of, running your kicker back out there. But let's face it, coaches have a little bit less patience for that than others. Let's see if they call the game differently now in terms of what they do on drives and not try and settle for field goals.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Mariota. He'll dump that off to Gibson, complete. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you get out to your running back and it can turn into a big gain down the field. What a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
And able to find Allen Lazard. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. A give running right, Gibson. And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. That one, he looked like one of those guys.
And he's got the first down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield. A 3rd down gain. And that'll be enough. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Shotgun handoff to Gibson. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. They'll try to throw now. Mariota. This one complete to Curtis Samuel. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Here's Mariota. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a first down. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Back to the ground with Gibson. They'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Tight defense there on 3rd down, but what a product of good coaching and even better execution because he realized he's in field goal range. No sense forcing anything, and he made sure he didn't.
So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps him inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
He will return this from deep in the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season. And they'll get another shot here with a 1st and 10. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. 55 rushing yards for him on the ground in this first quarter. He has been tremendous to start the new year. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. To throw is Rodgers. Over the middle, complete. That's Cobb. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Flushed out right. This is Cobb with a catch right side. 7 yards, the pickup there.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
On 2nd down now, it's Jones. And boy, this burgundy and gold defense charged up now. They stop him behind the line again. 2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
On 3rd down, here's Jones. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. The drive stays alive, a 3rd down gain of 8.
I'm not sure how much more evidence they need, partner, than to understand that if they don't start to slow him down, it's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium because he is just shredding them at this point. And let's face it, coming into the game, they knew he would be the focal point of their attack. This is going to take an 11-man unit on the defensive side to start making plays.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down. Here's a give to Jones running left. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play. From the gun on 3rd down, Rodgers.
Got a man open. It's Adams. Touchdown, Green Bay. Davante Adams there to make the grab. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. Extra point up and good by Crosby. And that pushes the lead up to 11. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And it ends with a Packers touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Looking into the raindrops, and he muffs it. Now we get another look at Washington on offense. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness, maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature, to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
To throw Mariota. And they get to Mariota here as he's dropped on the side. Rashawn Gary drops him for a loss of 10, and it's going to be 4th and long. And now the punter, Tress Way, as he sends this one away. They'll call that a 33-yard punt with no return. And it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him, because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
Now, a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. But prior to that, he had hit his first 6 passes to start the game, so on a nice little run to begin.
It feels like this offense has carried its dress rehearsal into the game. You know, because you do practice it, you do go through it, and in this case, it is clicking exactly like they drew it up.
He sets up the screen to Jones, and he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first. Rodgers now on 1st down. And that is incomplete. The coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
Speed is the name of the game when it comes to RPOs, and sometimes you can be a little too quick, thus inaccurate, incomplete.
Complete to Jones. And they went the wrong way there, losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. That's to his running back, complete. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And Washington will have it on the turnover on downs. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Here's a throw, complete right side to start things out. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a 1st down. Now Mariota. He's going to drop this one down to Gibson. It'll be a gain of 6, and it'll make it a second down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. They'll run here with Gibson. And he's able to carve out about 6 there, down to the 37.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Now a handoff here to his running back. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Got an open man, finds Gibson. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 24-yard line. The drive stays intact with a pickup of 13. On 1st and 10, it's Gibson. And he'll get about 5 here as he'll take this down inside the 20-yard line.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
2nd and 5 now. Mariota. His throw complete right side to Bates, the tight end. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
3rd and short yardage. Mariota steps away to his left. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half. And Ron Rivera, he's going to keep the offense on the field. They're going for it. To throw is Mariota. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Well, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Packers D comes up with a big stop. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And able to get this one out just shy of the 25 at the 24. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Here's Rodgers. A throw complete to the tight end, Tunyon. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
Well, it certainly doesn't matter if it's been through the air like on this play or on the ground. I don't know what's going on with this defense. In a sense, they've been AWOL on this drive so far. 3 plays, 3 first downs given up. They've got to find answers, and they've got to find them quick.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. Rodgers now on first down. Flush to his right. And he'll just get rid of it.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Rodgers again here on 2nd and 10. Escaping the pressure right. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. And again, it's Rodgers. And Jones has it over the middle. And he's going to have the Packers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Now it's Rodgers. Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. A good first down call as the screenplay gets him 9. Here's second and a yard. Rodgers now to throw. And he rifles one incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
And he is out of bounds here. It's a gain of 6 as they're able to convert, and now it's first and goal. They'll try and run it in with Jones. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Aaron Jones. Fine work there on the touchdown run. And the Packers are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Crosby connects on the extra point, and the lead is up to 18 now. After the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Washington going to go on offense one last time in this first half. And we'll see how they want to play this. Just a little over 20 seconds to go. First down, Mariota. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. They'll dump that off to Gibson, complete. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like right at the 40. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. Mariota now. They'll set up the screen for Gibson. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. On first and 10, here's Mariota. Throw right side is going to be caught by Samuel. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Final play of the half here. Mariota slings this deep from McLaurin. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. So we have reached halftime. All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the third. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. Here's Aaron Jones in the offense trotting back out. He's topped the century mark already receiving the football, closing in on that on the ground, too. They've really had trouble handling him.
I think from what we've seen in this game, his success through the air has started to open things up for him on the ground, because now he's loosened up the defense, right? They've got to play just about every snap as if another receiver can get downfield on them, and he's been that receiver. Now they bring him back to the backfield. I think his yardage running the ball will increase as this one goes on.
Well, they might need to devote some extra attention to him, something just to stop the momentum he has. An extra man in the secondary for Washington on third down. To throw, it's Rodgers. He sets up the screen to Jones. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. The screen gets 7, but it's not enough. And it will be fourth down.
That's a nice design there, but sometimes, though, you get so many blockers out ahead of you, they kind of slow you down and force you to adjust. You always appreciate guys trying to help you, but maybe one less there could have turned this into a bigger gain.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. Fair catch signaled for and taken just shy of the 30-yard line. Just 34 yards on the punt there, no return.
And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
Now a nice play defensively on 1st down as this is knocked away and incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. From the gun, Mariota. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bringing up 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And he'll be brought down at the 34, well short of the 1st down marker. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down. Here's Tressway now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. This is taken at the 15. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. A pretty good punt, but a nice 13-yard return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Well, he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 11 yards and a Green Bay Packer 1st down. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. Looking deep for Adams. And got his man complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. An excellent pickup of 34 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
Jones with a nice burst there on 1st down as he'll be taken down, but not before a gain of 7 yards.
A good run, got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3. Now Rodgers. Touchdown! It's complete. Devontae Adams. Already his 2nd touchdown here in the add 6 to their lead. Crosby with the extra point, and they open the lead up now to 25. 5 plays there on that drive. And the result, a Green Bay score. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. And here's Lewis.
And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. Well, here we go on the next drive for Washington.
They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, wake up. Yeah. Let's get moving, guys.
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at halftime, actually.
You think you might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working.
And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down.
Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4. To throw Mariota. And he finds McLaurin. bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Right about 20 yards on the pickup. Officially, they'll say it's going to go for 19. Mariota on first down. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Mariota. That's Samuel, caught left side. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Now Mariota. His throw complete right side to Bates, the tight end. They give him 7 yards on the play, and they do pick up the conversion on 3rd down. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Now Mariota. He finds his man, complete. It's Reyes. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
From the 29, Mariota. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Rashawn Gary able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. Maybe a free play here for Mariota. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that'll be incomplete. The flag was down, so they took a shot, thinking it's on the defense. Let's see. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call. Mark off the 5 and keep it moving.
Mariota. Eluding the pressure right. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to 4th down. And this one is right through. And they're back within 3 scores as it's now a 22-point game. Maybe a little fortunate there. That was leaking a little, maybe leaking a lot, but he got it.
Yeah, he actually was able to make it work. How about the body language, though, right? As he watched that ball leak to the right, trying to bring it back in, and had just enough to get it done.
Here's Aaron Jones in the offense, trotting back out. He is knocking on the door for 100 yards in this ball game.
And it's so important. It doesn't seem like it's that big of a deal. Just short of it, a little bit over. A little bit over feels better to everyone. Offensive line, running back, team totals. Just something magical about breaking that barrier.
Yeah, he's right there on the doorstep now. A carry here for the big tight end. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Not a lot of running room there. Not a place to make a cut and kind of exit out because they had everything bottled up. Looked to me like the linemen were taking on their blocks really well and giving up no creases.
Meanwhile, Rodgers' throw taken in by Valdez-Scantling. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 15 there, and the Packers have a first. And now it's Valdez-Scantling on the end around. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Here's Rodgers. And that'll be complete to Dillon. He's got good size. We know he's tough to bring down running the ball. That also carries over to the passing game like we saw there.
And at his size, how'd you like to try and stop him on that angle route? Him coming out of the backfield, breaking sharply, catching the football. It's going to take a lot more than one guy most likely to bring him down. That was a nice game.
14 yards, good for a Packer first down.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it. And here, why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that first.
Lambeau Field, one of the best home field advantages in the NFL, no doubt. And they're a happy bunch here as the Packers lead third quarter.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
On second down, Dillon. And he's going to be stopped close to the first down marker at Washington's 12-yard line. It's 27. And now time will be called here as Washington has an injured player down on the field.
Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. Hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back.
And he's going to have a Packers first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6. Lambeau Field, one of the best home field advantages in the NFL, no doubt. And they're a happy bunch here as the Packers lead third quarter.
And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. The safety, Landon Collins, there to make the tackle.
5 yards remain on second down. Rodgers going to give this one to Dillon.
And he'll get 4 there, down to about the 12-yard line. Back now at Lambeau. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Rodgers to throw on 3rd and 1.
Now swing pass for Dillon. And the Packers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they find a way to convert there on 3rd and 1.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover it before he gets going?
Give him 3 on the gain there. 2nd and goal.
Again, it'll be Dillon.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers.
A.J. Dillon, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Packers are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead. So this looking more and more like it is going to be a successful kickoff to their campaign as they add on here.
And pardon me, you know NFL coaches, they're on the sideline thinking about all the little things that need correcting. But for the most part, they've got to be ecstatic with the way this season started out.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they knew coming in that this would be a tough place to go in and win a season opener. But this has just been a performance, to be frank, not to be proud of here as they trip.
And he's going to lose a yard or 2. Taken down behind the line. Rashawn Gary in there to get him yet again. That is his 3rd sack tonight. They can't figure him out.
He's certainly one of those quarterbacks that can burn you with his mobility, but that time able to hem him in and get him to the ground.
Perfect descriptor right there about how they kept him in the pocket. Excellent job of containment, but they were still able to continue to bring such strong pressure without letting him escape. But how about those guys in the secondary as well? Kept the coverage tight, passed it to the receivers. No real options for him to throw it downfield.
On 3rd down, Mariota taking a shot for Samuel. A leap, and he's got it. He got it. And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27.
Well, he's been doing this for a lot of years with the arm strength still there, and he showed it off on that one.
Mariota. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
Kingsley Keke able to get him for a loss of about 3.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Another try after the first down sack. Mariota.
And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Reyes. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers 16. Needed 13, they got 14 on third down. They'll run on first down. It's Gibson, and this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked out before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Mariota to throw it. That's complete to Lazard. Down he goes at the 10 with a solid pickup of 8.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver, that makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defense.
And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. Za'Darius Smith, his second sack of the night. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Desperation time. Mariota on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Washington goes for it, but it does not pan out. And the Packers D comes up with a big stop. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Dillon now off the option. And he'll find some space up to about the 25. 53 yards rushing.